All right, happy Friday evening, everyone. The time is currently 9:14 p.m. on Friday, March the 31st. We've got a bit of a threat for some severe weather to be coming our way. Tomorrow, we've really got a large severe weather outbreak that's moving across portions of the heart of our nation. It does weaken as it heads our way, but still we could be seeing some strong severe storms through the late morning and early afternoon tomorrow on Saturday. So I kind of wanted to come on here, just give you a little bit of an update of exactly what's going on and what's happening. But happy Friday night to you all. Hope you are doing very well. I should probably button this up. I'm a little informal here. If you're joining us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, definitely come into the comments and say hello, hello. Love to chat with you all and have a little fun time. All right. I'm probably going to hear myself as I click on the live stream. But happy Friday night to you all. You definitely, if you're just watching us live, come say hello in the chat. Comment where you're watching from. Ask how your life's doing. Hi, Shirley. How are you? Hi, Maria. It's so nice to see you all. Hi, LaJoy. How are you? Happy Friday to you all. So we really got a strong severe weather outbreak that's moving through right now through portions of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, up through northern Mississippi, Tennessee, up through Indiana and Illinois. They're seeing all these little red boxes here. Those are tornado watches. Some of them are even from a PDS, a particularly destructive system that's coming on through. And this is really giving us a lot of severe weather. Those areas that are more shaded completely, and those are the warnings. The ones that are just outlined are the watches. We also have that particularly destructive system and systems that are moving through for this tonight. And they've already had quite a lot of tornadoes touch down near Little Rock, destructive tornadoes. And it's really just not been a great day for them out there with all of the severe weather that they're getting. And then this is headed our way for tomorrow. The good news for us, it doesn't look to be raining all day, but we still do have a risk for some severe weather. And it's kind of backwards. It looks like the farther south and east of the storm is going, it gets into a higher or a better environment for severe storms. Normally, the farther east these storms go, they kind of lose their strength, but it looks to be kind of the opposite for tomorrow as this continues to head south and east of Macon. That's kind of the higher risk for some severe weather. So just stay weather aware as we get through the day tomorrow for your Saturday evening plans. The good news, it's not going to be raining all day. It's just good news for your plans for the weekend. Oh, a lot of people are saying hello. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Angela. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Daniel is watching from Kathleen. It's so nice to see you. Hi, Teresa from Warner Robins. Hey, Brenda. Hi, Dilts. How are you? Hi, Valerie from Warner Robins. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's nice to have you with us, chatting about. So I kind of want to open up with just the potential risks. So this looks to be really a late tomorrow morning, late in the morning through most of the afternoon and into the early evening hours as the line continues to move through. But it's not going to be raining all day for you to just kind of sit in one point. I'll continue to watch the storms as it moves through. So really the primary threat though for tomorrow is going to be for damaging winds, kind of the main thing with most of our severe storms, 60-mile-per-hour winds that could knock down some power lines, some trees, really through late in the morning and early afternoons when the storms come through. Even outside the storms, it's going to be a pretty breezy day. It's going to be winds gusting up to about 30 miles per hour even outside of the storms. I'm really colorblind. I actually, if you didn't know this, I am slightly colorblind. Like I can tell that this is green and that this is like yellow, this is orange, but sometimes like some shades, especially of red and greens, I'm like, the shades are a little off. You know, those little dot things that you can read the numbers in and it's like a number 7 and like a bunch of dots with different colors. I sometimes cannot read those at all. just to being honest there. Flooding is a concern as well. We already had a lot of the flooding from last weekend, so we are seeing some isolated threats for some flash flooding tomorrow as well. Same time frame, tornadoes and large hail are also on the low risk. Not a 0% chance that we could be seeing a brief spin-up tornado or some large hail developing if we get some extra strong updrafts into the storms. Let me go back on the Facebook just to see if anyone said hello. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Penny. Hi, Eddie. A lot of people are saying hello tonight. It's so nice to see you all. Hi, Angela. Hi, Barbara. Hi, George from Warner Robins. It's nice to see you all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, so here's the severe threat. It's really kind of a backwards front. Usually as these storms continue to head south and east, like generally weaken, but today or tomorrow, the biggest threat for severe weather will be to the south and east with a 2. This includes Warner Robins, Dublin, Hawkinsville, Cordeal, McRae. This means we could be seeing more scattered storms turn severe compared to areas in Macon and northwestward into Forsyth, Thomaston, and Monticello as the front continues to move through. But we could be seeing some isolated to scattered severe storms for tomorrow that could produce those damaging winds, some hail, or some isolated tornadoes and flash flooding. So it's really not going to be an all-day rain though, once again. So that's kind of some good news with this. So timing this out for you, the front kind of is not going to be this straight cohesive line. I think once the main line of storms moves through, then the rain begins to taper off. But around 10 o'clock, we see some isolated storms pop up here. Now these, if we have the individual cells, those are usually the stronger cells for developing tornadoes, just for instead of damaging winds, as they can spin up a lot easier when they're in cells by themselves. But here's the line of showers and storms that's moving through about 10 o'clock for our most north and west counties. By about lunchtime, it's starting to move through Macon-Bibb County, up in Baldwin County, Sparta, Hancock County, down towards Butler, in Taylor County as well. But we still got some kind of pop-up showers that are spawning around. So it could be quite a hit or miss day. As we get towards 3 o'clock, the storms are really out of here for Macon and Warner Robins, just seeing some peaks of sunshine really by 3 o'clock. So really, if you have any plans tomorrow, try to push it as late in the day as you can so that these storms can move through by around 3 o'clock. That was still exiting out of Dublin and over down towards McRae and Telfair, Wheeler counties, kind of finally having those storms begin to exit. And then we're really dry by 5, 6 o'clock. We get a few breaks of sunshine, a nice Saturday evening for us. Hopefully there won't be any damage or anything that we've had to kind of recover on for tomorrow night that we have to go see. So it'll just be a nice Saturday evening with some breaks of sunshine, and probably it's going to be rather comfortable again. This doesn't have a ton of cold air behind it with this front. It's just very powerful. So we do have that threat for some flash flooding. Most of us are out of one. We still do have those flood warnings out, especially through the Oconee and the Flint rivers. That's now moving downstream. So areas through Montezuma and Macon County still getting a lot of that water rushing, especially in Dublin as well. The Oconee River is starting to give that excess water down your way. So the water levels are starting to rise in your direction. So adding more of the rain is really not going to be good news. But it doesn't look to be a super soaker like we had last weekend. It's just one day of storms tomorrow, really through the late morning and early afternoon. We're dry by the evening, and then we're dry for Sunday as well. So at least it's only one day of storms compared to last weekend when we had Saturday, we had Sunday, we had Monday. Finally, it's going to just be one day, but really also tomorrow is the first day of April, and it kind of does look like we're going to have some April showers around as we get towards next week as well. Got a lot of rain chances starting to pick up. So really what to expect from the storms tomorrow, generally about, oh, I didn't add a little thing here. I didn't add an inch marker there. Generally about 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch. Let me fix that. Generally about 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch. Really, as it moves northwest to southeast around 10 a.m. for them, again, those really north and west counties, I think about 12 to 1 o'clock through kind of the harder viewing area, Macon, Warner Robins, Perry, through that area, then like 3, 4 o'clock for Dublin, and then it's out of here by 5. So quick moving system, not going to be raining all day. But even if we don't see any severe storms, we could still get those heavy downpours pretty quickly and some frequent lightning strikes. So if there are some storms, definitely still don't want to be out and about, kind of just outside in the rain. But also, it is going to be a breezy day tomorrow. Winds will still be gusting about 30 miles per hour, even outside of the storms for most of the day. All right, I'm checking the Facebook again. Checking the Facebook. Hi, Angela. Watching from Eastman. It's nice to see you. Hi, George. Oh, wait, I already said some of that. Wow. Hi, Colton. How are you? Hi, Karen. How does it look to be in Warner Robins around 3 to 4? I think it'll be a little earlier. I think closer to 1 to 2 probably. 1 o'clock to 2, Karen. I think by 3 or 4, Warner Robins and Macon should be clear. Hi, Barbara. Why is this being weird to me? What about Monroe County? Weather, you'll be more into the morning, probably 11, 12 o'clock as it moves through Monroe County because you're a little bit farther to the north and west. Got some BFFs in the chat. I love it. Yeah, but it's not going to be an all-day rain, so I can show you the model once again. about exactly what's happening as I move kind of through here. So here's 9 o'clock. Most of us are dry. The model's trying to pop up some convective showers that are starting to pop up, some small cells out there early in the morning. Here's the line of storms that moves through about 10 o'clock. So around 10, it's moving into our northwestern counties, Lamar, Butts, Jasper, Putnam counties. Still seeing some pop-up showers potentially westwards of Macon and I-75. So we could be seeing a quick downpour there as well. By around 12 o'clock, it's moving through Monroe County. Here it is in Macon, kind of getting that rain. Sparta, Milledgeville, got some heavier downpours with that orange as it continues to move through. And as it moves quickly down to the south and east, these are when we could be seeing more of the severe storms pop up. Notice we have some smaller cells here trying to model it's detecting some of those heavy downpours. And this is where I think the biggest threat for the severe weather will be, really in the early afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock. As remember, areas south and east of Macon are under the 2 of severe weather, which means we could be seeing a higher number of severe storms. But it's moving past Dublin around 3 o'clock, and then it's out of here 5, 6 o'clock. We're dry. For the Saturday evening plans, might just have some damp roadways, but nothing to really impact your Saturday evenings. It's definitely out of here by the evening hours. So it's not an all-day rain. Some good news with that. Hi, Laverne. How are you? Yeah, but if anyone has any questions, I love chatting with y'all. There's a lot of people chatting tonight, and I love it. So definitely stick around for the extra chatting. Love to see it. I've also got some fun, cute 3D graphics, as the first day of April is tomorrow, and I will be showing that off in our 10 and 11 o'clock news. So that'll be kind of some fun. I love those little 3D graphics that I kind of make. They're really fun. So if you're heading out to the Dublin helicopter egg drop tomorrow, it's from 10 to 12 p.m. Really try to go as early as you can, as the storms will continue to kind of head your way past lunchtime for Dublin. So if you can get there in the morning, it should stay dry through 10 and 11 o'clock. We could get one of those quick storms before the line comes through around 3 to 4 for Dublin. Just try to go as early as you can if you're going for the little egg drop for the kids. I think it'll be a fun time though, otherwise. And hopefully they won't really cancel it, and that there won't be any storms, kind of convective storms, before they pop, before the main line of storms start to pop up around 3 o'clock through Dublin. So that's kind of all I have for now. I will have a full report on Fox 24, WGXA News at 10, and ABC 16, WGXA News at 11 as well. Hi, Antoinette. How have you been doing tonight? I've been doing super well. Watching from Roberta. Love that. Hi, Angela. Yard sale time in Cochran tomorrow. But what about the best times, do you think? Let's go look again, just to make sure. I can look on the model again just to really kind of show you moving through. You're probably going to be early afternoon, maybe around, I would say probably around 2 to 3 o'clock. You could get that storm to pass through your area. So if you're going in the morning, that's probably your best option, or later in the day as well. So the yard sale, I feel like yard sales are kind of a morning thing, but honestly, I haven't been to one in so long. I used to always go to them. There used to be one every year in my neighborhood when I was living back at home. And that was kind of some good times. It was always early in the morning to get those done. So I think in the morning, if you're doing it in the morning, so it definitely gets some good time to get that. I think around 2 to 3 o'clock, we could get that quick moving downpour for you. Early afternoon, probably for areas really Macon and south and east of Macon, 2, 3 o'clock. So what's the weather looking like for the weekend? It's kind of a 50-50 weekend. If we head back to Sunday, I can show you the 10-day as well. That's something else important too. So Sunday is really the better day of the two. We keep the breeze on Sunday, but we get a lot more sunshine. So it's going to be much more comfortable. And it's a seasonable day for the first day of April, 76 degrees for the high. So it's still going to be very comfortable. We still have some of those winds, probably gusting up to about 15 miles per hour. Not as windy as it's going to be on Saturday, but at least we have the sunshine. It's going to be a great second half of the weekend. If you have plans on Sunday, they're going to be perfect, crystal clear, good to go. Monday, heading back to work, we kind of have a damp start, but I think we will get some breaks of sunshine by the afternoon. Tuesday is really the best day of the week. If you have any week plans, try to do stuff on Tuesday. 86 degrees, partly cloudy. No rain chances for then. And then we kind of get stuck in this April showers pattern. We have rain chances Wednesday through most of next week as well. So Wednesday we get some isolated storms. Another front comes on through, and it looks to really give us another unsettled pattern. But 85 for scattered thunderstorms for Thursday. And then for next Friday, scattered thunderstorms, 76. And even heading into next weekend, still trying to show some rain. So it's going to be a bit unsettled as we get towards the middle portions of next week and towards next weekend as well. We'll have to adjust as we get closer to time, as that's still several days away. But we are seeing some potential for a lot more rain as we head towards next week, unfortunately. But last thing kind of stay weather aware for tomorrow, just in case if we do have any of the storms that turn severe. Again, primarily in the late morning and the early afternoon. And the primary threat will be for damaging winds up to 50 to 60 miles per hour. So just stay weather aware for tomorrow. I will be watching the storms for you. The best way to kind of stay weather aware as well is to download the WGXA Skywatch weather app. We get all the warnings on there and the watches. You can also, you have the radar in your own hands. So if you want to watch for any of your plans tomorrow and watch the radar as it continues to move through, you can kind of see if it's heading in your direction and see if you want to take cover or if you need to kind of push things later. It's kind of a handy tool, and it's got some of the best stuff as well. But I will have a full report on Fox 24 at 10 and also on ABC 16 at 11 for WGXA News. For now, though, I will see you all later. Have a great weekend, and goodbye.